When former Giants quarterback Daniel Jones signed with the Indianapolis Colts in the offseason, you knew it's because he thought that job could be up for grabs. We've seen Anthony Richardson for the past 2 years when he's been on the field. He's had some problems staying healthy, but when he has been healthy, you might see the occasional flash or incredible pass or great run, but you also see a whole lot of bad to go with the flashes. And the Indianapolis Colts, they felt like they needed somebody to push Anthony Richardson, to compete with Anthony Richardson. They got that guy in Daniel Jones. And not that it's going to be very exciting for many Colts fans, but they have now made the decision that Daniel Jones is the guy, at least to start the season. The Colts named Daniel Jones starting quarterback for week 1. And head coach Shane Steichen, who, let's face it, this is going to be his 3rd year with the Colts, his 3rd year with Anthony Richardson on that roster. He decided to go with Daniel Jones. And I think that maybe long-term you could see potential, develop this guy, upside Anthony Richardson. That's always going to be the conversation with him. But I think Shane Steichen also knows that he's kind of coaching for his job. And it might not be the most exciting, and it might not be very good, but he probably does think that gives him the best, most consistent chance to win games with Daniel Jones at quarterback. But it doesn't mean Colts fans are excited about this. I mean, there's not much to be excited about. Are you going with Anthony Richardson, or are you going with Daniel Jones? Not exactly a place you'd like to be at the quarterback position. But yes, Daniel Jones has been named Colts QB1 over Anthony Richardson for the 2025 season. And Shane Steichen did go on to say, I don't want him to have a short leash. It's not going to be something where I immediately pull the plug. Now, if you're asking me, if you're asking what my best bet is, I think that we see Anthony Richardson starting for the Colts at some point. Not just due to injury or whatever, but because of poor play. I think Anthony Richardson gets rolled back out there at some point, and I don't think that goes very well either. I've never been an Anthony Richardson believer. Now, one thing to say about this dude is he's very young. I mean, Anthony Richardson is younger than, Caleb Williams, right, who's his 2nd year in the league. Anthony Richardson is younger than him. He's younger than a lot of the young starting quarterbacks in the league right now. Could potentially he have this ability to develop into something that we've never seen out of him? I guess, theoretically, maybe. I never thought it was going to work out. Doesn't mean it won't. But when it does, when you do look at Daniel Jones, some Colts fans are not happy about this because they feel like they've given up on Anthony Richardson. 3rd year, they're done with him. They're tossing him out the window. They're done. They're over it. Here's some of the reactions. Richardson is younger than Shedeur. As if Shedeur Sanders is some, oh my God, what a great prospect. Richardson is younger than Will Howard. Richardson is younger than Dylan Gabriel. Richardson is younger than Shuck. Richardson's younger than Caleb. He's younger than Bo Nix. He's younger than Penix, noted one fan. The new standard here is going for 8 wins. So disappointing. Could not be less excited for the upcoming season. Well, if that was your standard, you might want to start Anthony Richardson. They did win 8 games last year, albeit with some injury problems. Another put the Colts' decision in perspective as it pertains to their process of developing him. The Colts drafted a quarterback who they knew needed reps to improve, then have found every reason to give him none of those reps. Benched last season, now Jones is starting. Other fans were simply irate, with one calling for the Indianapolis Brass to fire every single person associated with the Colts. Now, look, I'm sure fans, I'm not a Colts fan, so I'm not going to pretend to know. Look, maybe this is a situation for Daniel Jones, one that we've seen other, players have before, whether it's a Baker Mayfield, whether it's a Sam Darnold, a little bit rough go of things for the team that drafts you. You move on, you go somewhere else, you learn under a different head coach. He got to go up to Minnesota for a little bit. Maybe learn a bit from Kevin O'Connell, that process, goes to Indy, competes, and wins the starting job. And let's be clear, this is a job that was Anthony Richardson's to lose. He lost it. That's what happened. And you know what? On ESPN and all that, there's a lot of black analysts who are very upset that Anthony Richardson's not getting a shot. He's had these 2 years. He hasn't been healthy for those 2 years. But also through that time, we've seen some attitude problems. We've heard things from the Indianapolis Colts. This isn't a surprise to that locker room. This can't be shocking to them. This is the same guy who took himself out of the game because he was tired and all that shit last year. So it might not be the most exciting things for Colts fans, but you got a new era. Daniel Jones. See if Danny Dimes can revive his career now that he's got this starting role with the Indianapolis Colts. Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.